Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate, Samprapte Sannihite Kale, Samprapte Sannihite Kale, Nahi Nahi Rakshati Sukraham Karane, Nahi Nahi Rakshati Sukraham Karane, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate.
Worship Govinda, worship Govinda, worship Govinda, O fool. Rules of grammar will not save you at the time of your death. O fool! Give up your thirst to amass wealth, devote your mind to thoughts to the real. Be content with what comes through actions already performed in the past. Do not get drowned in delusion by going wild with passions and lust by seeing a woman's navel and chest. These are nothing but a modification of flesh. Fail not to remember this again and again in your mind. The life of a person is as uncertain as raindrops trembling on a lotus leaf. know that the whole world remains a prey to disease, ego and grief. So long as a man is fit and able to support his family, see what affection all those around him show. But no one at home cares to even have a word with him when his body totters due to old age. When one is alive, his family members inquire kindly about his welfare. But when the soul departs from the body, even his wife runs away in fear of the corpse. The childhood is lost by attachment to playfulness. Youth is lost by attachment to woman. Old age passes away by thinking over many things. But there is hardly anyone who wants to be lost in Parabrahman.
Puta
Who is your wife? Who is your son? Strange is this samsara, the world. Of whom are you? From where have you come? Brother, ponder over these truths. From satsanga, company of good people, comes non-attachment. From non-attachment comes freedom from delusion, which leads to self-settledness. From self-settledness comes Jivan Mukti. What good is lust when youth has fled? What use is a lake which has no water? Where are the relatives when wealth is gone? Where is samsara, the world, when the truth is known? Do not boast of wealth, friends, and youth. Each one of these are destroyed within a second. Free yourself from the illusion of the world of Maya and attain the timeless truth.
Asha
Daylight and darkness, dusk and dawn, winter and springtime come and go. Time plays and life ebbs away. But the storm of desire never leaves. O madman! Why this engrossment in thoughts of wealth? Is there no one to guide you? There is only one thing in 3 worlds that can save you from the ocean of samsara. Get into the boat of satsanga, company of good people, quickly. Stanza attributed to Padmapada. There are many who go with matted locks, many who have clean-shaven heads, many whose hairs have been plucked out, some are clothed in orange, yet others in various colors, or just for a livelihood. Seeing truth revealed before them, still the foolish ones see it not. Stanza attributed to Shankaracharya.
Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudgara.
Strength has left the old man's body. His head has become bald, his gums, toothless and leaning on crutches. Even then the attachment is strong and he clings firmly to fruitless desires. Stanza attributed to Malaka.
Karutala मुञ्चति आशापाशः भज गोविन्दम् भज गोविन्दम् गोविन्दम् भज मूढमते.
Behold, there lies the man who sits warming up his body with the fire in front and the sun at the back. At night he curls up the body to keep out of the cold. He eats his beggar's food from the bowl of his hand and sleeps beneath the tree. Still in his heart, he is a wretched puppet at the hands of passions. Stanza attributed to Subodha.
सागरगमनम् कृतपरिपालनम् अभवदानम् कुरुते गङ्गा सागरगमनम् कृतपरिपालनम् अभवदानम् ज्ञानविहीनः सर्वमतेन ज्ञानविहीनः सर्वमतेन भजति नमो जन्मशतेन भजति नमो जन्मशतेन भज गोविन्दम् भज गोविन्दम् गोविन्दम् भज मूढमते.
One may go to Ganga, observe fasts, and give away riches in charity. Yet, devoid of jnana, nothing can give mukti even at the end of 100 births. Stanza attributed to Rajagopalachari.
सुखं न करोति विरागः भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते.
Take your residence in a temple or below a tree, wear the deer skin for the dress, and sleep with Mother Earth as your bed. Give up all attachments and renounce all comforts. Blessed with such Vairagya, could any fail to be content? Stanza attributed to Nityananda. One may take delight in yoga or bhoga, may have attachment or detachment. But only he whose mind steadily delights in Brahman enjoys bliss, no one else. Stanza attributed to Anandagiri.
Bhagavad-gītā, Kinchidadhītā, Bhagavad-gītā, Kinchidadhītā, Ganga Jalalava, Kanika-bītā, Bhagavad-gītā, Kinchidadhītā, Ganga Jalalava, Kanika-bītā, Sakudabhiyena Murari, Sakudabhiyena Murari, Samachar, Sakudabhiyena Murari, Samachar, Kriyate tasya yamena chacha, Kriyate tasya yamena chacha. Bhaj Govindam, Bhaj Govindam, Bhaj Govindam, Bhaj Govindam, Bhaj Govindam, Govindam, Bhaj Govindam.
Let a man read but a little from Bhagavad Gita, drink just a drop of water from the Ganges, worship but once Mara. He then will have no altercation with Yama. Stanza attributed to D. Rajagopalachari.
Punarapi jananam, Punarapi jananam, Punarapi maranam, Punarapi jananam, Punarapi maranam, Punarapi janani, Jatare shayanam, Punarapi janani, Jatare shayanam, Iha samsare, bahutu sare, Iha samsare, bahutu sare, Kripaya pare, pagi murare, Kripaya pare, pagi murare, Bhaj Govindam, Bhaj Govindam, Govindam, Bhaj Mudamate.
Born again, death again, again to stay in the mother's womb. It is indeed hard to cross this boundless ocean of samsara. O Murari, redeem me through thy mercy. Stanza attributed to Nityanatha. There is no shortage of clothing for a monk so long as there are rags cast off the road. Freed from vices and virtues, onward he wanders. One who lives in communion with God enjoys bliss, pure and uncontaminated, like a child and as an intoxicated. Stanza attributed to Nityanatha.
Govindam Bhaja Govindam.
Who are you? Who am I? From where do I come? Who is my mother? Who is my father? Ponder thus, look at everything as essenceless and give up the world as an idle dream. Stanza attributed to Shurendra.
Traiko Vishnu, Tvai Janya, Traiko Vishnu, Vyartham Kopyasi, Maya Vishnu, Vyartham Kopyasi, Maya Vishnu, Bhava Samachitaha, Sarvajatvam, Bhava Samachitaha, Sarvajatvam, Vajasya Chita, Yadi Vishnutvam, Vajasya Chita, Yadi Vishnutvam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Govindam.
In me, in you and in everything, none but the same Vishnu dwells. Your anger and impatience is meaningless. If you wish to attain the status of Vishnu, have samabhava, equanimity, always. Stanza attributed to Medatathira. Waste not your efforts to win the love of or to fight against friend and foe, children and relatives. See yourself in everyone and give up all feelings of duality completely. Stanza attributed to Medatathira.
Kamam krodam, lobham moham, tyagvarmanam, pashyati soham. Kamam krodam, lobham moham, tyagvarmanam, pashyati soham. Atmajnana vihina mura, Atmajnana vihina mura, te bhajate narakani gora, te bhajate narakani gora. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Govindam.
Give up lust, anger, infatuation, and greed. Ponder over your real nature. Fools are they who are blind to the self. Cast into hell, they suffer there endlessly. Stanza attributed to B.H. Arativam.
Eyam Gita Nama Sahasram, Eyam Srimati Rupa Majasram, Eyam Gita Nama Sahasram, Eyam Srimati Rupa Majasram, Eyam Sanjara Sangejitam, Govindam, Govindam, Bhaja Govindam.
Regularly recite from the Gita, meditate on Vishnu in your heart, and chant his 1,000 glories. Take delight to be with the noble and the holy. Distribute your wealth in charity to the poor and the needy. Stanza attributed to Sumatir. Wealth is not welfare, truly there is no joy in it. Reflect thus at all times. A rich man fears even his own son. This is the way of wealth everywhere. Regulate the prana's life forces, remain unaffected by external influences, and discriminate between the real and the fleeting. Chant the holy name of God and silence the turbulent mind. Perform these with care, with extreme care.
Govindam Bhaja Govindam Bhaja Govindam Govindam Bhaja
O devotee of the lotus feet of the Guru, may thou be soon free from samsara. Through disciplined senses and controlled mind, thou shalt come to experience the indwelling Lord of your heart.